Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom week 21 day 3. So today we're going to be going and of course having a giant pet today, so definitely want to go get some copies of that. Other than that, we also have hopefully being able to finish up Tower of Doom. It's going to be one of our bigger goals. I believe we need to find 2 Vow Ravens. If we don't, then we won't have enough, but if we do, I believe we do have enough battles, so see how it goes. See if we get lucky enough on that. But anyways, let's start with Tower of Doom, as it is a Tower of Doom stream technically. So let's go ahead over there. About to gain our level there. Let's see. But yeah, I believe 2 Vow Ravens, with how we calculated it out with our fireballs earlier, should be enough for full completion. Let me just double check what floors we need. What we're on again? 21. Let's see. Do we skip the lucky? I kind of can't. If it was a power, I would. Lucky we will be going for, though. So with that, yeah, we will be doing the 5 and the 4 then. So let's go take that 5. Oh, I need to switch my thingy thing. Let's see, there we go. Gotta make sure we're set to armor with 20% bonus, as magic does not really help her at all. She gains no benefit from magic, which is kind of funny because if you metal her, she actually gains like pure magic. She gains no benefit at all from magic. Kind of weird how some troops are like that. Kind of like how Rowan gains magic from her thing, but technically would gain a lot more benefit from having armor when it gets metaled. Well, at least it still gains a benefit, unlike Tesla, which literally gets nothing if you were to have metaled it. But anyways, let's go. Look to me. Let's go do these two. So we're still sticking with this team. Still sticking with it. Basically just a barrier up Titan with a bunch of Tesla spam. Ends up working out pretty well. Do this for the blue storm. Get things rolling. Get all the mana we need. Double cast. Rinse, repeat. Be good to go. Okay, I do have a good drop. I'd want to hope so. But I don't think we do, so let's go for that. Get over mana. Kill it out. I feel like that's going to be 1 hit short. We'll still go for it. And it is 1 hit short. And all we need now is another Tesla and be good to go. Let it die. Get the last little bit of our mana, and he's dead. Ah, there we go. Easy as that. Also, hello everyone. Hello Humberto. Hello Knock. Hello Bill. Hello Birdleaf. Hello Defiant. And hello Cookie. Welcome, welcome. Let's go take number 4. I believe that was the room we needed here. Let me just double check. Where did our 21 go? Yep, that is the other room we need. Come on, where are those Vow Ravens? We need that Vow Raven luck. Okay, there's one of them. That means within 5 more battles, or is that 4 more battles, we gotta find a another Vow Raven, which seems definitely possible. And if we can, I believe we have enough battles. But if we don't, then we won't. We'll throw that down. Still have our little barrier to go use. Take the other one to go get that going. Go for probably another explosion here, unless we have some good alignment. Let's see. Can we actually get it all the way? Yeah, let's get it all the way manually then. Let him poke us, doesn't matter. Throw that down again. Another one will not be enough, unfortunately. We might need to Astral Spirit him just out of safety's sake. Unless we could rush mana quick enough. Scared to accidentally give him something, though. Well, he's going to take that yellow. If we had mana right here, we'd go for it. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. Risk it. And it's worth it. We'll throw that down. And even if that wasn't kill, we still had the other Tesla. Looks like we're about to gain a level soon. Almost there. Okay, so that should have been everything that we needed for this floor. Yep, those 2. Only 1, so we can go move on now. Hopefully find another Vow Raven soon. Hello, Ricardo! It's only in the Epic Games Store. I actually downloaded it today, just to make sure I would get it in case I forget to do it at some other point. Not sure when we're going to stream it. Maybe soon. Maybe tomorrow, since this is the last day that's technically free. Or I believe tomorrow's the last day that's technically free. I think it's till the end of the 21st or something. But yeah, it's only on the Epic Games Store. I literally had to download it because I didn't even have it downloaded. Let's see. But yeah, I did make sure to do that earlier today, so I wouldn't forget. Yeah, we'll throw that down for now. We'll grab that. Take down a Tesla then. Grab a other hit. We could actually Astral Spirit that. It is enough damage to kill, which makes me tempted to go for it. Oh, I thought that would give the blue. Whoops. Did we go for Explosion here? I guess we will. And just hope we get lucky off Cascade. And that'll be good enough. Any bit of true damage will kill it. Only 5 HP left. There we go. Yep, no problem. 22. Okay, so this one, do we start fireballing yet? So what was our fireball path? I believe it was 5 for Heroism. 2. And then that's all 3 of ours, and then the other one goes to 4. So yeah, that means we started on the next floor, not to 22. Yeah, because we only have 3. Okay, so we have to do this battle then. We have to do this entire floor. However, this is the final floor that we have to do normally. Every floor here, 4th, we will be doing very weirdly with scrolls. This is the last normal floor. And all we have to do is find a Valraven in one of these few battles, and we'll be good to go. And if we don't find one, then we have to wait till tomorrow to finish it out. It's going to be sad because I believe we're going to be exactly 1 battle away if we don't get it now. Or if we don't get the Valraven within the current amount of sigils we have. It'll come very, very close. Okay, we can try Astral Spirit in this. I think I'm just going to go for the Explosion, though. I hope we get lucky. Didn't get overly lucky, though. We didn't get overly unlucky. So let's go for that. Get our hit there. Good to go. Hello, Raykin. Welcome. Alright, so that was the only battle we needed, right? Lisa. Yes, it was. Okay, so let's go take this battle. Hopefully have Valraven. Otherwise, we only have 1 more chance. Come on, Valraven. Okay, this is going to be close. Might be on our last final possible battle to get the Valraven in. Alright, we got everything ready to go. Let me just make sure I get rid of everything that he could possibly use. And just let him get skull distracted. So we'll throw a Tesla, get our mana back, get a skull because why not? Might as well deny him if it's free. Take the mana again, take it that way, grab all the reds. Is that enough to kill? I feel like it is. That definitely is with 2. And then the other one kills. Well, that one extremely smooth, as long as he doesn't drain it right now. Don't! No! Why would you do such a thing? That was almost so perfect. Why'd you gotta ruin it at the end? Why'd you gotta ruin it like that? Let's take a last little bit of our mana and he'll be dead. Should've been dead ages ago if it wasn't for that mana core drain. Hello, the Joker! Did Keylime officially quit? I heard someone mention that earlier. Did he do a video yet on it? Or did he just mention it on, like, his social or something? Did he actually do a video on it? I know he hasn't covered a video in a while. I'm subscribed, but I don't have, like, every notification turned on for his channel. Let me check. Did he actually mention it there? Let's see. Oh, he did leave. Yeah. He just did a farewell video. He has left. Yep, rip Keylime. Officially 4 hours ago. Though I think he mentioned it slightly before. Yeah, as of 4 hours ago, officially. Let's see. Where were we? Battle number 5. Please. Oh, wait. Did we fireball this? Hold up. This is our first fireball, right? Okay, so let's reevaluate our strategy. So, 5. We fireball this one. We fireball the heroism. We use the heroism. We fireball the fireball. That fireball then fireballs the 4. And then we finish with the 1 more battle. Okay, but this needs to be a Valraven, otherwise we lose. Or we don't lose, but we our battle's endeavors will end. At least for today. And then we'll be literally 1 battle short for tomorrow. Okay, or for today, I mean. Tomorrow we'll have it finished, obviously. But, so what we do here then is fireball, what we're at, 23, so we fireball the 5. So we fireball this. We use our last sigil on, or at least our last remaining sigil on this one. Hope it's a Valraven. Please be Valraven. If it is, we can finish today. If it's not, we have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we got this. We're totally finishing it today. As long as we somehow don't lose. Could you imagine? It's definitely possible. Let's see. We'll go for Explosion just to get a Blue Storm in our favor. Looks like we'll have full mana regardless next turn. Let me grab that just in case, though, just make sure he doesn't. Same as that, for the same reason of him not getting it. Is everything else good to go? I believe so. So let me go throw a Tesla down. We'll go throw another Tesla down. Oh, whoops, I did leave the extra turn for him. Whoops. And that's on the Valraven, too. Don't want that escaping. Throw that down again. And now we need 2 more. We'll go for this again just because it's so much board clear and hopefully get a blue extra turn. Fortunately, do not land it. I almost want to deny yellow just out of safety's sake. But then that gives him green and a bunch of other junk. I might still do it, actually. He doesn't use green. Alright, and it gives us double test. So that was definitely worth it. Plus we get a little bit of poke damage in there. And I always do this twice. And as match, as long as he doesn't find a way to escape. Okay, we did it. We have won. Nice. We were able to get it done today. So, now for our giant chain reaction. So, we used 1 fireball. Now we're on floor 24, where we fireball the 4. We then use the heroism that we get from the room to clear the room. I think theoretically we could do it for next room, but oh well. We'll do it now. So we'll use the heroism for this. Immediately use the heroism that we get from the fireball. We then fireball the fireball, which is on the 2. We then use the fireball that we get from using fireball to go and do the other room. And the main reason we do this is you still get some loot for doing this. We got a little bit of souls. We got a little bit of gold. Really small amount, obviously. And we get a trade stone. Not really that worth doing, but hey, it's some free loot. And then we fireball the 4. And then we complete out the final room. And this unlocks the capability of doing the final room. And now let's go complete it. Due to the Valraven we got. If we didn't have Valraven, we'd be stuck at 0 battles right now. But luckily, we got a Valraven there, which now allows us to do this battle. And this is the final battle of Tower of Doom this week. Assuming you're doing minimum for full completion. And the reason you have to complete up to floor 25, or basically getting to floor 26, up to floor 25's completion. The main reason you have to do this is because every single room up to that point, including 25 itself, ends up giving you a elemental scroll. The ones that are used to upgrade the weapons. Everything beyond that point does not. However, everything up to this point does. And for that reason, you basically have to do up to this point in order to get all those scrolls. Which is very useful to do, as they are very limited. And they did mention ages ago that they were thinking of adding another way of getting them. However, they never ended up implementing another way of getting them. So, yeah, gotta get every single one that you can from the events. Because they still have yet to add an alternate method of obtaining them. Oops, I forgot we're frozen. I should have actually taken that for a 3 rather than a 4. But oh well. Let's get another Tesla up. Unfortunately, no surge there. Get another Tesla cast. I think that's already enough to kill. And is that match already? That is match. And that is Tower of Doom this week. And of course, we're a little shy of a level, but obviously we're going to get it from other things. But there we go. This is as far as we need to do. We get our last little color scroll. And this is as far as we technically need to go. And we get the other reward from our guild from stage 12. So perfect. We're completely done with the event now. Come on, blue. Ah, useless green. And let's see. That places us in 4th place, surprisingly. Tied in 4th place with Kaki. But there we go. Yep, we did minimum full completion of the events. Actually, 3-way tie. Cthulhu as well. Oh, sorry, 4-way tie. Oh, he skipped on powers, though. Jeff, you skipped over 2 powers. Oh, well, not too big a deal. Still have so many stats. Technically, once it gets beyond, like, 10 or 12 or so, every single power has such a diminishing return. That is still worth going for to help everyone else out. Everyone who's at 35 right now is at minimum completion. So cool. And technically, you only need everyone in your guild doing 23 to actually get to stage 12, which is extremely easy to do. Actually, almost our entire guild's already at that point. Pretty much. A little bit more than half. How do we have zeros? 3 zeros. Slacking on the event. Oh, so who's the person carrying us this week, by the way? Some person was really high. Nice. Rakin is going all the way with it. Nice. Same as Bargain going pretty far. Actually, he might be doing even more scouting because due to the difference right there. So he's really going all in. Never mind. Yeah, you can tell by the boon number Because generally, if you're scouting, you're going to have a really high boon number from getting them randomly from a bunch of misses. So yeah, the beer bargain is really scouting for us this week. Because generally, anyone who has like a really higher amount like that, they're definitely scouting. It's pretty obvious. But anyways, that's the event for the week. Let's go and switch over to pure armor so we can go clear out the other stuff a little bit quicker. Like our daily adventure board, which is all pretty much trash right now. But still good for the free XP. We're actually getting pretty close to getting this max. We are currently at level 92 Slayer. Almost at level 93. Probably have it by 94 by the end of the stream. And we're getting there. Almost 100. And after that, we only have 6 more hero classes to level. All of which are above level 80 to get them to 100. So very close. One step at a time. Did I use the Tesla team for the entirety of the event? Yes, I did use Tesla the entire time. You could technically have switched to other things like Truffle or Beatrix or Zugoff or Iron Gut. But I did end up going this time around for the entire event with Tesla. Double Tesla. I should probably go leave a comment on the Keyline video. Still haven't done that yet. Mostly because I didn't even realize it was up earlier. Let's see. We'll go through that down. Grab our other poke. Thank you, Knockwolf. Picking up ice cream. I actually went through like half a thing of ice cream the other day. I was in a really big ice cream mood. And I think I finished out like the whole carton. At least what was left anyways. Not sure how much was actually left. It's like a little bit less than half. But I was hungry for ice cream. So I ate it all. Yeah, he's still streaming stuff. He's just not doing Gems of War anymore. Let's see. We'll take that down for now. Grab our splits. But yeah, so far almost every single person who's ever done content for the game has like stopped making content for the game. Except for us. No, obviously there's still other people who have been doing it right now. But as far as people who've been doing it for like since the start, it seems like everyone like eventually stops. It's kind of weird. Let's see. We'll go for that, go for that. Grab our other explosion. And we can kill that with Skull. That was actually exact damage. We'll do it with Rowan as well. Burnout. What is burnout? No, just kidding. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really gotten burned out to Gems of War to the point where I would like stop playing it. Let's see. We'll start taking this out. I'm not sure gonna keep the same team. I'm burned out of Animal Crossing right now in the sense that I hate how broken the economy is, and I need it to be fixed before my interest would peak in the game again. Because right now the economy is just broken beyond belief. Imagine if you had like infinite everything in Gems of War automatically without needing to grind for it a single second. It is pretty much Animal Crossing right now. Let's see. Go for that. I'll grab our thing over there. And we'll throw that down into another Rowan. There we go. And oh, I was also almost going to take the offer thing. I forgot it's not Sunday. Theoretically, it's good value to do it every single day. Oh no, I stopped doing the golden flowers. They take quite a bit of time. Let's see. We'll go for that. I do need to switch this up to the right hero class. Though I am still keeping the garden set up for when I do need to utilize it. Oh gosh, what am I looking for? Where did Doomsayer go? It's in alphabetical order, still can't find it. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with Key. Technically, Phoenicia is actually quicker. I mostly only do it for the little bit of gold gain that it has. There's actually several teams that can clear through this quicker. I just like the consistency of Key, even though it's not actually the best team to be using for this. It's one of those teams I mentioned even when it would no longer be meta that I'd still enjoy using it. And Key Team is one of those teams. That if nothing else, I just use it because it's fun. Even though it's not the most efficient thing to actually be doing this with anymore. Yeah, I didn't watch the Keyline video yet. Need to. But yeah, he quit Gems of War. Let's see. We'll take that over. Grab a gold. Grab a... Oh gosh, what do we need here? Take that for now. See if we can get Sky Red. Of course, he'll just deny me after. I might eventually start using Phoenicia for these though. Soon. Because if nothing else, it'll be free Diabolist EXP. Because one of the main reasons I still use Key as well is Key can be used for any hero class. Whereas a Phoenicia build specifically has to be Red Storm. But because we have so few hero classes and one of them does have Red Storm attached to it, we might just start using that for all pet battles soon. Switching to Phoenicia. Salty will be devastated. Why? Let's see. Take that for now. We'll grab a brown over there. Try getting the red there. Unfortunately, no. Grab a little bit of manas. Everything else don't really need. You know what? I'm going to take this and try to see if he doesn't take the red. Of course he will, though. Always take the thing that you need the most highest priority on. I'll take that over. Grab the green. That will hopefully be the full mana. Nothing else, we can take a skull poke. Either or works, or we'll do it again. And dead. Yeah, one nice thing about this team is it does farm a little bit of gold. We're getting about 1,000 per battle on top of the already existing loot. And of course EXP towards any hero class we want. Just one nice other benefit that it has. And it is 2 XP per battle. It is technically slower with any hero class that isn't half mana start. However, obviously at this point we've already gotten every half mana start hero class maxed. So all the ones that we have remaining are unfortunately half mana start hero classes. Oh, there's Doomsayer level 93. On to 94. So after we clear out these pets, we'll probably go hand out a code. And then try getting the other level on Doomsayer. Go from there. But hopefully we get at least 2 copies of this giant pet right now. It's a pretty useful bonus. That's a 0.25 that we'll be able to use for tomorrow. And I think I forgot to mention on the Monday video, but one really interesting thing about the team for tomorrow, it actually has the highest HP in the entire game. It actually reaches a base HP of like 200 without any other additional benefits. Just from all the pets and your normal stats. But yeah, it has absurdly high HP. Like, it has double the durability of some teams. Or maybe not double the durability, but it has at least double the HP of, like, some standard teams. It's kind of funny how amazingly high it is. And that should be a match as soon as we go throw Key down at it. There's our daily gems. And these are, unfortunately, the 2 battles where this stops one-shotting. If I'm not mistaken, even Phoenicia stops one-shotting around this range. However, you can obviously still double Phoenicia it. I believe even double without the double damage on the second one's actually still enough. So you don't necessarily need to have to use Sunspear. You can just use any red hero class storm. Because I'm pretty sure it still has enough damage to kill. At least for the first battle anyways. Maybe the second battle it won't. But I'm pretty sure for the very first battle, if you have double damage for your first hit, but not double damage for your second, I'm pretty sure it still kills on 7, but not on 8. Last I recall. So only on 8 would that be an issue. Though of course if you ran Sunspear, you'd be able to go all the way. And honestly, that's probably what I'm going to be doing once I've maxed out literally every single hero class. Is doing Phoenicia Sunspear build for pet battles. But until we've maxed out every hero class, I likely will not be changing to that. But the second we do, we likely will change out literally every single one of those teams. Oh gosh, why do you gotta agile that? If you didn't agile that, that would have been in kill range to get an extra turn there, which would have saved a decent amount of time. But unfortunately, he has to trigger that 20%. That's a big deal though. I actually need that not to die to death mark. Also because I want to put him in the key. Oh no! I just said not to die. I was trying to use him for an extra turn. And now he ruined it. What a fail. What a massive fail. There we go. And that could have gone a little bit smoother. Oh, we only got one copy! No! Why you gotta do this to us? How badly I want to spend some gems just to get a copy. 175 gems just to get a guarantee copy, though. That is outrageous. Way too outrageous. So we'll just have to wait. Unfortunate, though. But not too big a deal. We very rarely use a really heavy giant team. Also, hello, Kirsten. Hello, Corey. Welcome, welcome. Hey, oh, there we go. Pet done. That done. Luck of the draw, or lack thereof. Bills, we be patient and try getting another one at a later time. I'm not going to bother paying gems for it now. Just for a 0.25 bonus. But how rarely we use like a really heavy giant. I don't think it's worth it. But anyways, guys, there's the redeem code. Use it on gemsaward.com with the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with Z2Y. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. There you guys go. Enjoy. There we go. Okay. And it only works on PC mobile version. Anyways, next order of business. Let's go and get a Doomsayer level. I think that is our next main goal. That and trying to find 2 more Volkies somehow. So we can finally have that big 200. Okay, let's go do some quick explores. And Doomsayer only needs probably like 80 more XP. Nope, 90 on the dots. Yeah, the daily offer for pets, particularly the one that is 50 gems for 1 copy and 10 food, is really, really good value. Though you only get it when you need it for a kingdom upgrade. So I have yet to see a single one because I don't need any kingdom pet upgrades. Speaking of pets, we have ourselves a pet coming this Saturday. A lot of people might not have. It's the 2018 Independence Day pet. It's the eagle. Actually, it's the one we have on our shoulder right now. This pet. If you don't have that little eagle yet, he will be coming back tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow. Saturday. And most people don't have it maxed, so if nothing else, you can get more copies of it, even if you already have it. Yeah, the only way you get a daily offer with a pet, it's a kingdom one. So the only way you'll get one is if you need a kingdom that needs to be upgraded for a pet. If you don't have any kingdom that needs to be upgraded for a pet, you will never see it. Like right now, it is impossible for me to see it. Because there is no kingdom that needs an upgrade for a pet for me. But if you have one that still needs one, you'll keep getting an offer for getting pet progress on it. Which theoretically means anyone who's set up like that is actually at an advantage. Because that pack is a really good value. And I believe you can even farm some of the old event pets off of it. Like things that you wouldn't normally be able to get. Like the holiday pets. Because for some kingdom, that's the only thing it could possibly give you. Because I don't think it would end up giving you the The, what's it called, pet? The faction pet. Or maybe it does, I'm not sure. I've never been in a situation where that would happen to me, since we have them all maxed already. But yeah, the way that they work is the leftmost task is always based on your level. The middle task is based on if you have a kingdom objective. And if it's not a kingdom objective, it is a second level based one. And the third one is either a level based one that is 25% off, or a VIP exclusive one. Regardless, you need VIP 6 to buy it. But yeah, the issue that happens later in the game is it's possible that you get 3 level based ones, which is normally what happens to me, where the first task is guaranteed going to be a level based one. The second one, if you don't require any kingdom upgrades whatsoever, which a lot of people in endgame are at that point, then you'll just get another level based one. And the VIP one, instead of giving you an exclusive VIP one, can end up giving you another level based one for 3 total. However, the VIP level based one is 25% off if it does end up rolling it. Actually, what did we get today? I don't think we got anything good. I think it was lamp. It was shards, and something. I think it was diamonds. It was shards, diamonds, and shard. Yep. Shards. Oh no, it was shards, metal, and shards. Still useless. But yeah, as you can see, we got 3 based on level. We got this one, which is based on level. We got this one, which was based on level. And we got this one, which was based on level. And it's 25% off because it's our VIP slot one. Yeah, I got 3 of them that are based on level today, because it's impossible for me to get a kingdom one. This one's always based on level regardless. And we just got unlucky and got one of those. But yeah, we got complete junk today as far as things that we could try buying. Why'd I click over there? Let's head back to Zhejian. Yes, 5.0 is the next patch. Theoretically, it's 4.9 right now. However, there theoretically was like a mini 4.95 update, but I believe it only affected mobile. I still consider it 4.9 as far as numeration, because I believe it was just a quick bug fix for mobile only. So theoretically, it didn't affect PC at all, or any other version of the game. Yeah, it is theoretically a 4.95, but I still consider it 4.9 as far as how I number it. Because it didn't really do anything. Let's see, we'll take that for now. Grab our other hit. Yeah, I forgot exactly what it did, but it fixed some bug on mobile. And that was like literally the only thing it did. I forget which bug it was, but it was important enough for them to actually make another version update quickly for it. But it quite literally only affected mobile and nothing else. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't check your question. If you have a Leaf Storm with your Archer and the opponent has a Dark Storm, the Dark Storm will trigger. How is it determined which storm will trigger? It triggers from top left to bottom right. That's how storms always go. Also, if you have 2 storms on your hero, it goes based on which one is further down. If you have 2 perk-related storms. But yeah, the way that storm priority goes is it's always from top left to bottom right. All traits trigger in that order. Very rarely are there interactions that interact that way, where it would actually matter what order everything is placed in. However, storms is one of those few mechanics where the order of everything does matter. It's one of the reasons why having a storm on your defend team is actually pretty decent, particularly for Guild Wars, as it can hard counter the enemy's starting storm. So that means if the enemy has any storm, it'll always override the player's storm. Because it goes in order of first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. From the top left all the way to the bottom right. And you can even see that at the start of a battle, how it goes through. Every single one. But that's the reason why this storm overrides it. Because it'll trigger your storm on one of these, but then it'll go over to their troop and then trigger theirs. Which will ultimately make it so their storm is active. Yeah, all traits work that way. Very few have an interaction where that actually matters, though. The order. But a few do. And if anyone else has any other questions, let me know. Make sure to go over them. Or if I missed anything else. I feel like I always miss at least a few. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Not deliberately, obviously. Oh, let's see what to take here. Grab that. Hit her explosion. Because I feel like I'm missing extra turns at the starts. I know, because every single time I keep exploding, it's like, oh, I see an extra turn there I could have taken. Yep, no problem. What do we grab here? Grab that. Now that's just the kind of things we need to aim for. It shaves off like 2 or 3 seconds. Which is a lot of time for battles that go this quick. A lot of boards don't have it though. That's the reason why we had the banner set up the way it is. +2 blue and +2 green total between the leprechaun and the banner. And that is very important because it allows us to full mana on 4 times or 5 times for our Wayne. On 4 times or 5 times green. Or sorry, 4 times or 5 times green or blue, I mean. We'll all give full mana for her. Which any starting board that has that is really important to go for. Due to the amount of time saved. Yeah, the Guild War rewards are only extremely good towards the top. It's mostly just like a competitive game mode for fun. If that combination of words make any sense. But, yeah, it is the most competitive area in the game. However, the payout for the game mode is really only particularly good towards the top. However, it doesn't cost much to participate in it. So you're still getting some pretty decent loot for spending almost nothing, though. Relative to the other game modes. The only thing that pretty much has better loot for spending almost nothing is the Tuesday faction event, which you get 2 orbs and a vault key for only 30 gems. And Guild Wars is kind of the same way, where you can spend technically no gems on it and still get like what, about 75 gems or so on average. Obviously depends what bracket you're in and everything. Possibly higher, maybe lower. The only bracket 1 really gets good rewards from it. Though I believe they did add a 50 gem bonus if you make first place in your bracket as of a couple patches ago. To make it a little bit more enticing, but that didn't really make too big of a difference. Though it would at smaller brackets. Or lower brackets. But, for a good majority of active players, I don't feel like it really made that big of a difference. Since only 1 guild every 10 is even getting that bonus anyways. But only about 10% of guilds even get even remotely good loot from the game mode. It's the people that make like the top 5 or 6 in bracket 1. And the people that make first place in any bracket. There's like the only 2 categories getting like anything decent. What's kind of funny is it's actually possible to make first place in a lower bracket and gain more gems than someone in a higher bracket due to that extra gems that they have for first place now. It's kind of strange how that is. Yeah, for example, you still see rewards right now, right? I believe you should be able to. It's not where it is. Oh, you can't see the reward thingies. But yeah, I believe if you're in like bracket like 6 to 10 and make first place, you actually get someone better. You get better loot than someone who's in like bracket 2 to 5 who doesn't get first place. It's kind of weird how it is. Anyways. Can't you shut out right now because you can't see the thingy anymore when it's not the event week. Used to be able to on before. I guess they changed it. Used to be able to see the rewards at any time for the game mode. You used to be able to. I know for sure you used to be able to. However, you currently can't. I'm not sure if that's intentional, unintentional, or what, but you can't currently see it. So we should be about halfway there. Getting there. One step at a time. Yep, we pretty much are. How much is that? Math. 35 more is what we need. Then we'll probably call it a night for now. And then tomorrow we got Titan class. If you haven't maxed out Titan, good time to consider getting at least a little bit more XP towards it, if nothing else. I'm not sure if you'd necessarily want to spend gems towards it, because you're probably going to be using Titan enough that you're probably going to get it naturally leveled. So you might not want to spend gems. However, as far as doing the free amount of battles, definitely worth considering. For the, how much XP does it give? 50? I think it's like 50 XP or something to work towards it. Hey, Knockwolf, glad I can make it back. But yeah, Titan's arguably the best hero class in the game. I would consider it as such. It's not the best in every situation, but it's very, very well-rounded and good for pretty much everything. For any kind of team. It's the one hero class where if it was the only hero class you had at 100, it would technically be the only hero class you would ever need. Even though it is outmatched in some situations. But if you were to do every single type of team with only one hero class, the one that would fend the absolute best is Titan. And while things can be situationally better, if you're looking at it from an overall state, Titan is definitely the best. Because it can tank, it can get good skull damage, it can work on skull spam teams, it can work on quick cast teams, it can quick kill either with skulls or with cast damage. It has good durability, it has Barrier Every Brown, it has a bunch of immunities, has extra mana accumulation, covers pretty much all the grounds they would really need. And has that one really good elemental buff to use on some elemental teams. Really great giant synergy. Has half mana start for all giants and is the only thing that will ever have it. So even if it was useless, it would still be used for its 50% giant bonus. But obviously it has so many other things going for it. Aside from that. And one other thing Titan can do is it can have the highest HP, starting HP of any hero class in the game when used with the giant composition. Very rarely would you use that team. However, it does have that benefit. And the main reason for that is Stormheim bonuses for using 2, 3, and 4 Stormheim troops give the highest amount of HP of anything in the game as far as kingdom bonuses are concerned. One Stormheim bonus is pure HP, and the other Stormheim bonus that you get from getting it to getting the kingdom upgraded gives almost pure HP, which just gives it an absurdly high amount of HP. And we'll be using that team tomorrow. That HP value won't really be utilized much for that kind of game mode, especially for the earlier battles. We'll still be using it nonetheless. Maybe we'll even mess with it a little bit outside the game mode, since the event is kind of based on it. It also has extra bonus this week. All giants have and elementals have 20%. Or giants have 10% and elementals have 10%. 20% total, which is almost the entirety of Stormheim, because there's so many giant elementals there. Of course, the hero class is only giants. Unfortunately, not elemental. We really need an elemental hero class. It would be one of the strongest hero classes in the game if we ever got an elemental hero class. Fudge Swirl and Napoleon sounds nice. Make me hungry for ice cream again. No, after yesterday, I'm not hungry for ice cream now. I got the ice cream kick out of me the other day. Yeah, another arcane. And we only need 15 more battles then. Almost there. So it should be about 5 more sets. Go down pretty quickly. Each set probably takes like 2 minutes. Mang with triple Queen Isabel for Blue Doom. You theoretically can do that, yes. You cast Mang and just keep spamming Queen Isabel in your first slot. And it kind of works a little bit like how Dwarven Gate works, where you constantly get mana for your adjacent things. Works very similarly to that of Dwarven Gate and, what's his name? That one yellow bird. That one guardian troop. Why do I forget his name? Finesse. Works really similar to Dwarven Gate and Finesse, where you basically constantly keep casting the Queen Jezebels forever, as long as you don't get mana drained, or get unlucky with really low numbers on all of them. Because I believe they can get a low enough number that you actually don't get it. However, they average to about 5.5, so generally you're going to be getting full mana. However, you can get unlucky and not get full mana after 3 casts, which makes them a little bit more inconsistent compared to Dwarven Gate and Finesse, but it still works. Plus, you basically get one-shot damage because of Mang. Hello, Raykin. Question about the freeze mechanic. It happens a lot in Guild Wars. Sometimes when you match a 4 times, 5 times, the color where you're frozen, where you have a frozen troop, you still get the free turn. How is this possible? There's a couple of reasons. The main one likely is because you got another extra turn. So if you take a turn that you're frozen on, oops, I meant to take that for full mana, whoops. But if you take a turn that you're frozen on, an extra turn, but you still end up getting another extra turn in any capacity, it will still maintain your turn. You have to be frozen on every single instance of an extra turn in order for it not to give you an extra turn. So for example, if you are frozen on, let's say blue, and you take an extra turn blue, or let's say this green right here. Let's say we take this green, and then we landed another extra turn, but we were frozen on green, but we were not frozen on the other color. We would still end up getting the extra turn. Same applies if you are doing something that has an extra turn attached to it. So let's say, for example, we are about to cast a Truffle or a Beatrix, which both create green and brown. However, they both have a chance of automatically giving you an extra turn. So even if you are frozen on green and brown, but not specifically frozen on the Truffle, you would still have a chance of getting a extra turn, simply because your ability would give you the extra turn. Inversely, you can still get an extra turn even if you're frozen on, let's say, a Gob Truffle. That would freeze you on brown, green, and your extra turn is specifically attached to them. So that means if you end up getting on green and on brown and on your ability, all of them will be negated. However, if you then cascade a different color that you're not frozen on and get an extra turn off of that from the movement of your other stuff, you would still get an extra turn. Basically, the way that freeze mechanic works is if you get even a single extra turn in any way, shape, or form that is not frozen, it'll still maintain your turn regardless of how many things it froze you on. So you could get like 6 extra turns in a row that are all frozen, but if you then get a 7th one from your cascade afterwards that is not frozen, you would still maintain your turn. Oh, does he? Oh, thank you for that. You haven't chatted with him in a while. Like, we were definitely getting along and everything. Haven't really chatted with him for a while, though. But, yeah. Not sure what to really say in that. But yeah, we were always friendly towards each other. Let's see, we'll take that over. Grab our way in there. That's definitely greatly appreciated. Yeah, basically the bottom line is, if you're frozen on something, but you get even a single instance of not frozen extra turn, you maintain your turn. Is basically the short summary of it. Freeze is probably one of the more complicated mechanics in the game. But ultimately, as long as you get one single turn, extra turn that isn't on freeze, it maintains your turn. It's like the main thing you need to know. Freeze was originally going to be a lot more overpowered than it currently is. It was actually changed before it was ever released due to community feedback. It was originally going to be if any single thing on your entire team was frozen, it would be impossible for you to extra turn, is how it used to be before it was ever released. Could you imagine how ridiculously overpowered that would be? Freeze is already considered like the strongest mechanic in the game in many situations. Yet, it was going to be stronger than how it already is. A single freeze was originally going to prevent you from extra turning to any capacity. Doesn't matter how, you would just automatically never get an extra turn if you were frozen at all. But that was changed before it was ever released. Luckily. Because, gosh, would that be overpowered. Especially in the current state of Guild Wars and PvP. Not sure why I took that. It's actually not worth going for. Also, we already gained our level, by the way. I didn't notice that. I just figured we'd go a little bit deeper. But if anyone still has any other questions, do let me know. 100 million gold away from 1 billion? Nice. You're spending all your gold once you reach 1 billion? That's going to be a lot of gold. If you need a guild to go dump it in, let me know. And we could probably fit you in. I know someone in my guild was planning on leaving soon. But do let me know. Could definitely use the resources. Yeah, that's a really big milestone. Very few people have ever gotten 1 billion. Definitely make sure to screenshot it once you get it. I'm not even sure what the total number is, officially. I know it's really low. Most people use it before they ever reach that point. Actually, I don't even believe I've ever even donated 1 billion gold to my own guild, let alone actually reaching 1 billion gold. No. I've only reached like 1/3 the way there. Though delves do eat quite a bit of gold. But yeah, in the whole history of this guild, I haven't even donated 1 billion. Let alone ever actually reaching 1 billion gold. It's definitely quite a milestone. It takes a very long time to grind for. Yeah, freeze is the most annoying mechanic in Guild Wars. Any kind of PvP situation is where it's most annoying, because teams are normally set up really, really well to utilize it. Plus, Frost Mage is just insanely good at freeze, and only in PvP situations would you ever see Frost Mage. Took you about a year? Nice. I know, you're a billionaire. You're officially a billionaire. Or almost. You will be soon. $2 million gold a day. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if I was to go farm gold, I'd probably do Explore 12. And like 6 to 7 hours of Explore 12 per day will give you 2 million gold. Though there are quicker methods. But I would want to do it while also gaining tokens, if I was to do it. I think the most gold I've ever had at one time was about 30 million. I don't think I've ever gone much beyond like 30, 40 million or so. I know for sure I've never reached 100 million. I don't even think I've passed 50 million before. Hey, we got an Arachnioff Explore 3. That might not seem like much, but the chance of getting an Arachnioff Explore 3 is about the same chance of getting a Nisha on Explore 12. So we got a Nisha! But no, it's about the same rarity of getting a Nisha. So that's actually pretty cool. That's a nice thing to end on. So we got ourselves a fake Nisha token. Very nice. Oh, and it actually gives us a badge as well. There we go. But yeah, as far as drop rate, it's actually almost about the same drop rate. Actually, I think it might even be rarer to get an Arachne on 3 than it is to get an Nisha on 4. I mean, on 12, I mean. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get heading out for now. Unless anyone else had any other questions to mention real quick. Otherwise, we'll be back same time tomorrow, as we always are, every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour prior to now tomorrow, as we always are. We're going to be messing around with the class event for Titan. Titan being one of the best classes in the entire game, so highly advise getting some levels on it. Not necessarily worth spending gems on, but at least do the free battles if nothing else. And definitely unlock the hero class if you haven't already. Insanely good hero class. Should probably be just power leveling it as soon as you unlock it, if you haven't unlocked it yet. Really great hero class. at least get to level 40. Gains Barrier on Brown at 40, and that's when it really starts getting good. And yeah, highly advise getting that thing up some. And yeah, we'll have that. Friday we'll have no events. Saturday we'll have the eagle that I'm wearing right now, which is fully cosmetic. But you'll be able to get that eagle this Saturday if you don't already have it. And that's all that's happening this weekend. It's pretty actually slow week as far as events. But at least we got the eagle if nothing else. And as Knockwolf mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Definitely helps out a lot for YouTube exposure. It's greatly appreciated. Anyways, guys, I will catch you guys very, very soon. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Stay safe out there. And yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Have a wonderful time. Best of luck with all the event week. Goodbye, everyone.